Hello everyone and welcome to this Nuelink tutorial. Today we will show you how you can create and schedule Threads app posts on Nuelink. Let's get started. First, log into your Nuelink account and then click on Create Post. In order to create a Threads post, you can use two ways provided to you by Nuelink to make your threading easier. Once you click on Create Post, go ahead and select either the Post section or the Thread section. Both tabs will make creating your threads an easier and simpler process. Let's start with the Post tab. Once you select your post type, go ahead and select your collection. Of course, here I have my Threads collection. And then go ahead and select your social media channels and make sure that they are compatible with the type of post that you are trying to create. In this case, it's Threads, so of course we are going to choose Twitter or X and our Threads account. And as you may know by now, a Nuelink collection is like a folder for your social media posts that help you organize and schedule your content more effectively. And as you can see here, it automatically selects your social media channels for you. Just make sure that you have your Threads account or your Twitter or X account already connected to Nuelink. Now go ahead and start creating your thread in the caption box. Now here, if your caption or thread gets a little bit too long and goes over the character limits for both X and Threads, just go ahead and click on Auto Thread directly, and it will automatically section your thread into seamless sections, as you can see here, which will look more nicer and cleaner for the Twitter and the Threads. Also, if you feel like your thread could use a little something extra, you can use the NueAI Assistant. Just click here, and this will help you add more emojis or phrase your thread, expand or shorten as needed, change the tone of your thread by making it more engaging or more formal. It can also generate a thread, add hashtags to your thread, or you can just simply insert your prompt and let it generate a full thread based on your topic for you. It can also brainstorm threads and content ideas generally based on topic. Next, you can swipe down here to check out the advanced options and automations of Nuelink to enhance your thread. If you enable this option, you can control who can reply and quote your threads, anyone or only the profiles you follow, or only the profiles that you mention. And down here in the automation section, you can enable adding a follow-up comment to your thread. You can use the follow-up comments to encourage people to retweet your post or like it, share it, quote it, etc. You can also add your links and encourage people to visit your websites and so on. And you can also use Nuelink AI Assistant to enhance your follow-up comments, and you can add images as you need for Facebook, LinkedIn, Threads, and Twitter. And don't forget to set a delay amount for adding your follow-up comment. If you enable this option, it will automatically link the first section of your thread at the bottom of it for Twitter and Threads. And this will also be a great reminder to ask people to repost or share your thread using the original thread or tweet. And finally, down here, we have auto retweet after. If you choose any of the hours here, your full thread will be automatically retweeted after an amount of time. For example, if we choose 24 hours, it will automatically be retweeted after 24 hours of posting. And by the way, you can also add media to your post by clicking on upload images or upload videos to upload media from your device. Or you can use Media Library to upload from Dropbox, Box, Unsplash, or from your own Nuelink Media Library. You can also here add emojis manually. You can change the font style, the text direction. You can add hashtags from your hashtag manager, and you can also add system or custom shortcodes. Once you are done, go ahead and add your post to the queue, or you can save it as a draft for later. You can also publish it immediately or share it in the next time slot in the queue, or you can enable to schedule it once by selecting a date and a time, and your post will be shared only once. Let's go ahead and add it to our scheduling queue. Now, before we see how the post we just created looks once published or once scheduled. Let's go ahead and create a post using the second method that Nuelink provides for you. Now, to use the second method, we need to go ahead and select the Threads tab. And once again, select your collection and your social media channels. And of course, make sure that the social channels are connected and are compatible with the Threads format. And now, start adding your thread in the Threads box. And for this Threads section, if your thread gets too long, just go ahead and leave 2 spaces and it will automatically create a new thread. Or you can click here on Add Tweet and you will add a new thread box where you can continue writing your thread. As you can see on the right side over here at the preview, here is how the thread will look on both Twitter and Threads app. Once again, you can enhance each one of your sections with the NueAI Assistant. And don't forget to add your media from your media library. Here I added a few images to a couple of these Threads sections. Here is how they look on the Threads app. You can scroll like this. You can swipe and see them. And don't forget to scroll down here to enable the advanced options and the automations of Nuelink. You can use alternative text for the images. You can also here control who can reply and quote your threads. And of course, you can add a follow-up comment, set a delay time, enable link quoting the first section of the thread at the end of it to encourage people to repost or share your thread, and auto retweet after a couple of hours. Once you are done with all the settings and the elements of your thread, go ahead and schedule it. I will add it to my queue. And once your post is scheduled, go here to the queue section, click here on queue. You can choose calendar or feed view. And if we scroll down just a little bit, we will find the first thread that we created together. And if we continue scrolling, we will find the second one that we created together. Here is it. You can from here view, post now, or edit or delete your threads. Let's go ahead and post them immediately so we can see how they will look on the Threads app. I will post the one with the images first. And now I will go back and post the simple thread second. Now go to the published section of your queue. Now here, once your posts are published, as we can tell here by the published status over here, just go ahead and click on the icon to see your post. First, let's check the one with the images. And here is the thread with the images over here. And if you scroll down, you will find the other images. And as you can see here, we used 2 hashtags, but Threads only supports 1 hashtag per each thread. And voila, you can keep scrolling down. You can see here all the elements. And here is the follow-up comments successfully added to the thread. Now let's go and check the post without images. Like we did before, click here. And here is the simplified thread posted successfully on the Threads account, with all of the posting elements and also the follow-up comments added successfully. And that's it. You have just learned how to create and schedule your Threads app posts on Nuelink. Let us know if you have any other questions in the comment section. And thank you for watching, and see you in another Nuelink tutorial.